So we have a very interesting topic today, and of course, uh, the reason you clicked on this video is because either you are not profitable or you are getting very less sales. So before we proceed, you need to know that most people are schmuck, like little Jimmy here. And little Jimmy is not profitable. He is no sales or low sales, and he's just crying. He don't know anything about e-commerce. He does not know what ERP is, predictive analytics, and stuff like that. And all he did, all he did was he saw some YouTubers and bought their course, and now he just launched his product and he don't know where he's going. And if you are that person, then unfortunately this is probably not going to work for you. And one more thing is that it's going to work best if you already have some traffic and traction on your store. Okay, and let's dive into our topic today. So what most people are doing is they have an e-commerce store. It could be on Shopify, WooCommerce, or whatever, even Amazon. Okay, so they have their Shopify store, and then they are basically driving traffic from different sources. It could be Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat ads, Google ads, whatever. Okay, so they could be driving traffic from everywhere. And if you're already selling from a long time, you know how e-commerce business work is traffic, and then sales, and then of course reviews. And this is the most simplest form I can describe, and like how an e-commerce store works. You drive traffic onto your website, and of course that's because you want to acquire customers, and then you convert those customers into those traffic into customers. Yeah. So, and before we proceed, you also need to understand what a sales funnel is, like particularly for e-commerce. This is what a simplest sales funnel for e-commerce look like. You first buy impressions through advertisements, and you basically buy placements for ads, and you show your message, your product to your target audience, and that's what we call impression, right? And then you, of course, if your messaging is good, your ad is good, then you're going to get clicks, and then they will be visitors to your website, and then they will browse around, view your content and maybe add to cart, and if they like the product and if it's persuasive enough, they will purchase. So that's what an e-commerce sales funnel look like. Of course, it has some other stages like advocacy and retention, but we're not gonna go into that for now. So now let's get to our topic of how to increase your sales instantly or be profitable. And note that it's going to work best if you already have some traction on your store, right? So let's say you have a store and you're buying ads off Facebook, right? So you're basically buying your ads on Facebook, or maybe you're running ads on Facebook, whatever you wanna call that. And let's say your CPM is $10. Now, of course, if you're doing e-commerce from a long time, or if you have watched any bullshit course, they at least they would have told you about what a CPM is. It's cost per mile. It's basically what it cost you to show your product to 1,000 unique people. Okay, cost per mile. It's the cost of showing your product to 1,000 impressions, 1,000 customers or potential customers. And some ad platforms like Amazon, they charge you based on click. So there are two types of, you could say, uh, ad cost. One is going to be your CPM, and the other structure is CPC. And you can like talk about both, but we're going to talk about CPM in this case. And let's say your Facebook CPM is 10 USD, for example. Okay, so it costed you $10 to basically acquire 1,000 impressions, and out of those 1,000 impressions, let's say you got 100 clicks, right? And that's going to be 10% click-through rate. The higher the click-through rate, it means the better the product images, your messaging, and whatever your ad has to say, right? And it also has some other variables like is your target audience relevant and stuff like that. And let's say you have 5 add to carts and 1 purchase. So you had 100 clicks on your store, and you just had 1 purchase. That's going to be 1% conversion rate, right? And there's another thing called CPA, which is cost per acquisition. And it's basically uh, what it costs you to acquire a customer or an order, right? So since your CPM was $10 and you bought these 1000 impressions, 100 clicks using this $10, and this $10 is what led to an order, your CPA is going to be $10, right? And let's say if your margin, uh, like profit margin, was could say $10, then you're going to break even, right? Because it costed you $10 and your product profit margin was $10, so you did not make money at all. So, and most of people are just running ads and expecting to be profitable, which is not the case. You can never be in 80 to 70% cases, you can never be profitable by running or buying ads from Facebook, Google ads, because uh, over time these platforms have gotten very expensive. So since let's say you bought 100 clicks of this CPM, which is $10, and it's just an example, in real life it's somewhere around 30, 40, 50, and even $100 in some niches. So you bought 100 clicks, you sold one product. And now what about those other customers that added to cart, or they visited the website but did not purchase? What about them? Because you've already paid for that traffic and only one people converted. So what now? What about the others that are sitting in your sales funnel? So what you're going to do is you're going to implement email marketing. That's a very underlooked sales channel. Nobody talks about it, and it's very crucial to be profitable in today's time, and particularly in e-commerce because ads are so expensive, right? So let's say you implement email marketing and you convert one more customer, right? So let's say your purchases are two. So you basically increased your conversion rate to 2% from 1%, right? And you dropped your CPA by 50%. It will be now $5, your CPA, not the CPM. Your CPA will be $5. So you slashed your CPA by 50%. And it's just an example. When you're on a bigger scale, it's going, these small numbers is going to make a lot of difference. So do implement email marketing and you will be profitable in an instant. You will increase your sales in an instant. If you have a store and you have your like traction and you have been doing ads but you are not running any email marketing, you need to implement that now so that you can engage these customers that did not convert and they are just sitting in your sales funnel. And just to be more clear, there are two types of emails. One is your email campaign and one is your email flows. And you want to focus on email flows, and email flows are basically automated emails. Like when someone visits your website and just leave, there will be an automated email that goes out and tries to convert him, right? And if someone added to cart and did not purchase, you can just create abandoned cart flows to basically re-engage with him and try to convert him, and that's how it works. And there are many platforms you can use. There's Klaviyo, SendGrid, ActiveCampaign. These are all the email marketing platforms. And like if you want me to make a video on how to set up these flows and how this email marketing actually work, or what is exactly email marketing, then let me know. I will make another video on that. But that's it for today. And if you're wondering what emails look like, this is what an email look like. This is email campaign, not a flow. All right, so this is an email campaign for Black Friday. This is an email campaign for Halloween, and this is another email campaign. I will also show you flows in another video. If you're interested in that, do let me know and do implement this right away. Okay, do implement this right away and you're going to be profitable. You're going to make more sales. Of course, if you were running ads and you just converted one people at $10, that's going to be $10 of revenue. But if you already paid for that traffic, you need to squeeze the profit out of that traffic, right? And you're going to do that using email marketing to re-engage the customer that did not convert, and you're going to potentially double your sales. Do your research on email marketing and how much revenue is increased by implementing email marketing flows. You will get a lot of insights from various platforms.